1021 and 1053 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Welcome to your Friday. My God, it's Friday. Three things you need to know to start your day. It's going to be a cloudy day today. You might see some rain here and there. It's going to clear up tonight, and tomorrow is going to be the pick of the weekend. Few clouds, but 52 for a high, and then Sunday more rain expected. But hey, Saturday we can get on out there and do what we need to do in the yard. Dan Alexander is in the Shark News Tank. What's going on at UNH, Dan?
Sarah, UNH in Durham was on alert Thursday about a man who exposed himself to passerbys in different areas of the campus. UNH police say they received 4 reports about the man. 2 more reports came in from the campus woods area across from Service Credit Union at Wildcat Stadium, while a 6th report said a man was hanging out in the ravine behind the library and was following a student. Police said students should pair up to walk on campus and to stay alert to their surroundings. In the Shark News Tank, I'm Dan Alexander.
Thank you, Dan. And if you missed it, you missed it. Yesterday, you heard me talking and everybody talking about our Seize the Deal deals. Well, I wanted to follow up with that because you missed some great deals. You know the car that we were talking about? It was retailed at over $32,000. It went last night. The final bid was $21,100. If you walked into a dealership and they gave you, they said, hey, this $32,000 car? We're going to give it to you for $21,000. You would be doing cartwheels. The hot tub, that retailed for over $13,000. That went for $6,000 something. I am telling you, don't worry about it. We've got more good deals, and we'll do that auction again. But this time, you missed it, some of the bigger deals. But like I said, there's other stuff going on, and I'll let you know about that. It's 1021 and 1053 The Shark. 1021 and 1053 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. All right, in case you missed it, John Cannon, host of NHPBS Granite State Challenge, comes on the show every week and quizzes me about questions that high schoolers have no problem with. The show was on last night at 8:30, and if you missed it, it's the 3 strikes and you're out phase of the game. So, all right, John, let's go.
Question number 1. Cynthia Nixon, who played Miranda Hobbs in the series Sex and the City,
yes,
ran for governor of this state in 2018, but lost to Andrew Cuomo.
Oh, Andrew Cuomo is New York.
New York is right.
Yes, okay.
Question number 2. New York City has 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, and this borough with a regal name.
Queens. Yeah.
This Major League Baseball team located in Queens, New York, defeated the Red Sox in the 1986 World Series.
I hate the Yankees. I will hate the Yankees until I die. The New York Yankees.
But they are not the ones who defeated the Red Sox in the World Series.
Oh, my God. Okay, so it's got to be the Mets.
It is the Mets.
Oh,
yes. I also have hate for them. There's enough hate to go around for those New York teams.
And we're such nice people. Like, we got to put our hate somewhere. So that's
I was going to say, is anyone listening to Shark in the New York area? If not, I do love New York as a city to visit. I just hate all of your teams. So we're moving on to question 4. So you got 1 strike, Sarah. I'm going to hold that one against you.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's all right. I'm feeling a little less generous today. Maybe it's because I'm thinking about New York sports teams.
Okay.
One of artist Emanuel Lutz's 3 versions of George Washington crossing this river hangs in the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
The Potomac.
It is the Delaware River.
Oh, for God's sake, Sarah. Oh, well, hey, I'm not going to, whatever. They're both rivers. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Number 5, this U.S. president was born in Pennsylvania, but he grew up in Delaware.
He grew up in Delaware. Is it Joe Biden?
It is Joe Biden.
Okay.
Baseball player Joe DiMaggio and playwright Arthur Miller were both married to this famous blonde actress.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Correct. In 1823, the Monroe Doctrine warned powers from this continent from interfering in the Western Hemisphere.
Asia. I have no idea. I don't know.
It is
North America.
Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Yes.
So that 3? That's 3.
That is your 3rd strike, Sarah.
Worse things have happened to me.
I was going to make a Red Sox, Yankees, Mets joke with the strikes, but I just wasn't there. Didn't have it.
All right, John. Have a great week. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. We'll talk to you again next week.
Bye.
Bye. The Seacoast greatest hits of the 80s and 90s, 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Welcome to your Friday. When I was talking to John Cannon yesterday, he brought up the fact that he used to work on Jeopardy. And I forgot about this. So we got talking about Ken Jennings and what a phenom he is. Check it out.
I think Ken does an amazing job. I mean,
he
just knows the game so well. You know what I mean? He's like got that credibility.
Yeah, well, he was a phenom to watch. I mean,
my God, yeah.
Every single question was, and he was right on it. There was no hesitation. He's kind of like freaky like that, you know. It's like,
well, you know what's interesting, and I can say this because I have a little inside knowledge. I'll say this about any great Jeopardy contestant, or really any of the kids that we have on Granite State Challenge, is that there is a certain amount of talent that is going to get you far. But those who are really extraordinary, they put in the work. It's just like anything else. And I can tell you that Ken, when it was the ultimate tournament of champions, that man went to work. He wanted to win, and he put in the work to do it. So
now, what do you mean when you say he went to work? How do you know that?
You study up. You think about where your strengths are and where your weaknesses are, and you fill in those gaps with the weaknesses. Mm-hmm. You look at trends in the game, and you think about they tend to focus on these sorts of things, and so you study up on those sorts of things. You work on your reflexes, all kinds of things that you can work on to get better. Yeah.
Does the show give you any help with that? Do they give you categories or what?
No. Mm-mm. Just like we do on Granite State Challenge, what we would say is if you came and said, hey, what is the best way to practice? We would say, watch a lot of Jeopardy or watch a lot of Granite State Challenge.
Oh, the 90s. What a time it was. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Good morning. Happy Friday. 3 things you need to know for today. It's going to be a cloudy day today. Rain off and on. Tomorrow is going to be the pick of the week. So if you've got yard work to do, if you got to pull up all those bittersweet vines from your yard, the way I'm doing it, there's so many of those things. Tomorrow's the day to do that. Dan Alexander in the Shark News Tank said UNH in Durham was on alert yesterday about somebody who was exposing himself to passersby in different areas of the campus. UNH police said they received 4 reports about the man. 2 more came from the campus woods area across from Service Credit Union at Wildcat Stadium, while a 6th report said a man was hanging out in the ravine behind the library following a student. Police said students should pair up to walk and to stay alert to their surroundings. And if you missed it yesterday, you heard me talking about seizethedeal.com. You missed it. I mean, I don't want to bum you out or anything, but, and I made bids on this brand new car, over $32,000. It retailed for over $32,000. It sold for $11,000 less than that. Oh, hurts my heart a little bit, but hey, we're going to do it again. And the good part about that, there are more deals at seizethedeal.com. Christopher's 3rd Street Grill is on there right now. The Rail at La Stazione is on there right now. And Dave's Hot Chicken. $50 gift certificates. You can get them for $25. It's an amazing thing. There is an update on Shark in the Park. I'll run that down for you coming up in 15 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. We're free falling. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. Hey, happy birthday if it's your birthday today. It's Dave Sykes' birthday today. I wonder how old he is. If you see him, ask him. Hey, listen, Shark in the Park is coming again this summer, as it does every year. We've been doing it for 25 years. Shark in the Park. We're going to have a celebration, but more on that later. This year has been overwhelming. My goodness. We have received a ton of great local band submissions from New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts that want to play Shark in the Park this summer in downtown Dover. And if you submitted your stuff, we're going to be listening to all the entries very soon. Okay? We're going to be making the announcement on which bands are going to play this summer on the Shark Morning Show live Friday morning, May 1st. Okay? And one year I had Al from Rosie in here helping me do the announcement. That might be kind of fun to do again. But anyway, here's what you get. You get to come into the Shark Tank and perform live. It's a lot of fun. We've done this with bands in the past. Middleman has been in the Shark Tank. Rosie, of course. Mika's Groove Train was here. Just really, really fun time. Rubik's Cube. Do you remember that band? Wacko Magnet. They were here as well. Aunt Peg, etc. So I just want you to know that we're reviewing all of the submissions, and we're going to announce them on May 1st. Oh, yeah. So not only do you come in to the Shark Tank, but we also feature you in articles that you can share on your social media. And if you have future dates coming up, you can also promote the dates as well. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. All the details on Shark in the Park and how you can submit your band, et cetera, at shark1053.com or right there on the Shark app. 1021 and 1053 The Shark. Hi. Okay, so yesterday, if you were listening all this week, actually, we've been talking about the Seize the Deal auction, right? Our spring auction. It was huge. So big. And listen, if you didn't get the item that you were bidding on, I feel you. I was bidding on these items as well. I was outbid, I don't know, maybe 10 times. I kid you not. It's just so much fun. Anyway, the car, we had a brand new car. It was sold for $21,200. It was retailed. The retail price, if you walked into a dealership, you would pay almost $33,000. Yeah. So that's a savings of over, I don't know, 11, 12,000, something like that. Holy moly. That's incredible. And it's just such a cute car. The hot tub also sold for thousands, retailed for over $13,000. I think it went for a little over $6,000. You know, I'm not kidding when I tell you that I got good deals. So you better listen up when I say today on seizethedeal.com. Make sure you're on the New Hampshire page. I have a $50 e-voucher to Christopher's 3rd Street Grill. And when I say e-voucher, it comes right to your email. You get it, you print it out, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Not quite sure what that means, but my mom used to say it all the time. You can get a $50 e-voucher to The Rail at La Stazione. Go see our friends up there. Dave's Hot Chicken, same thing. So, again, you're going to go to these places probably anyway. Check it out, seizethedeal.com. 1021 and 1053 The Shark, home of the $1,000 cash machine. We're going to have your first code of the day so you can win $1,000 coming up at 8:20. So just a few minutes from now, about 10 minutes from now. Are you a fubber? If you are, I want you to stop. The term fubbing is going viral again. It's when you're hanging out with a person and you're scrolling on your phone. Guess what? That other person who you're with, they don't want to talk to you because they feel ignored. Oh, it's the most annoying thing. Somebody very, very close to me does that all the time. And he's like, oh, I'm listening. No, you're not. You are clearly scrolling. You're reading a text or looking at something on your phone. The internet has taken your attention away from me. But anyway, here are some ways that you can avoid being a fubber. Put the phone out of sight when you're with someone. Don't even put it on the table because that's too tempting. Put it out of sight. And if you can't, just set small boundaries. Like try putting your phone away during meals or certain hours of the day. Another tip, be honest about it. If you're waiting for some sort of text or email from your boss or your kid, and you have to answer it, I get that. So be honest about it. Say, hey, look, I'm expecting a text from my kid. I've got to take it. I get that. And And finally, notice when others do it to you, then remember that feeling. That's the energy that you're giving off when you do it to somebody else. There you go. The Win Cash Code, first one of the day, coming up in just a few minutes. It's 1021 and 1053 The Shark. 1021 and 1053 The Shark. One Night of Queen tonight at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. We gave you tickets for the show, and I wanted to share the interview that I had with Gary Mullen. He is the lead singer of the band. They've been doing it for 20 years, and they've been coming to the casino for several of those years. And I just love the fact that he told me something that I never knew about that song, We Are the Champions. So here he is. And yes, Gary does sound like groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
When Freddie played We Are the Champions to the band for the first time, they burst out laughing. They were like, that's ridiculous. And he's like, no. We're not the champions. The audience are the champions. Ah, okay. I thought it was just you being an ego, like a eccentric monster or something. It was like, no, the audience are the champions.
Yeah. Now, you've been to the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom so many times. Can you tell us a little bit about what you like about coming to Hampton?
It's just the audience. It's just, Hampton's got an energy to the room anyway. When you look on the wall and you see who's played there, the Doors, Led Zeppelin, just goes on right back to Duke Ellington. And so it's kind of special. And then there's something about the audience that come to that those shows. They just want to come for a party. There's just something special about the audience there. I don't know. But no, we're complaining. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, we actually saw Extreme, who are one of my favourite bands. I actually know. But we got to go and see them the night before we played Hampton last time.
Oh.
So it goes an Extreme fan and just hang out and go to a gig in Hampton.
Oh,
it was cool.
Fun. Well, One Night of Queen, Friday, April 17th at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. Gary Mullen, thank you so much for joining me here in the Shark Tank.
Thanks for having me back on. Looking forward to